So last Sunday I recorded a video where I told you that at the moment, at this stage, I am testing a theory. It concerns trading futures in the crypto market and on crypto exchange. And this theory, that the first week, if you watch the video, was successfully, and now the second week has ended, and we see that my win rate is even increasing. But again, I must say that this is not quite an accurate figure, for the simple reason that my trades are closed either in profit or at 3.0, somewhere near break even. Why? Well, if I don't see break even, I have a position. For a couple of days, if I don't see progress, I just get rid of it, and that's it. And that's why I had a trade that seemed like a loss. I emphasize, solely because I had to pay for it. Financing, yes, that is, so to speak, a swap. To avoid paying it, I simply closed those trades, well, when they were naturally in a drawdown, before the expiration, and then reopened them a few seconds later. That's literally all. And for this account, and this is an indicator of losing trades, but as I say, in principle here, I would say that it's more than a 90% win rate. It sounds fantastic, incredible, and all that. And many might question this, but what should every trader be able to do? Besides the technical analysis of all theories, so to speak, the dance and their implementation in practice, that is, gaining some experience, practice, and all that, a trader must constantly monitor and study charts to identify patterns in them. Patterns, behaviors based on which you can, with a very high probability, determine actions for yourself. You can execute with maximum profit and minimal risk. I repeat, it sounds incredible, but it's a fact. At the current moment, what I am doing now is being confirmed. You see, there are many trades here. At the current moment, I am testing only short positions. Soon I will be doing this with long positions. Many things, often interesting things, are right in front of your eyes. Reason. Traders with experience and professionalism do not see them. You see, behind all this, how to say white noise, or I don't know how to say it correctly, behind all the indicators, behind all the theories with which they burden themselves, they do not see the simplest things that the chart itself shows. A clean chart. You open the chart, look, and you start to see some of these patterns. And when you learn to see them, you will periodically, it's not constant, there are always some moments when you can earn well. No. But they are not always the same. And when you see them, you learn to see them, you can make almost safe acceleration of your deposit. This is every trader's dream. Now you see that 2 weeks are successful and the result is quite good. No. For me, in any case, this indicator is a month. Then I will work more aggressively, while of course this is done with minimal risks in terms of small volumes and small leverage. I also want to add, regarding the incredible, so to speak, I have already mentioned before that there was a time when I was actively involved in binary options and what it was based on. I said that there is the body of the candle, there is a shadow, and this shadow. which essentially reflected pullbacks, bounces right here, benefits. It was on these shadows that I precisely caught interesting opportunities for earning Y binary options. Because here the risk is limited, you only risked at that moment only the stake. And that's it, meaning you don't need to. It's the same as scalping, only you are a priori limited in loss to the extent that you place stop and loss and so on. I had open there on the screen literally up to 10 orders that I managed there. Literally in those 10 seconds I managed to open and earn money, so to speak, on different accounts with this broker. And then on the forums, when I posted all this, everyone said traders, experienced traders who were doing well, they were earning, but earning traditionally. They didn't believe it was possible. For them, it was always perceived binary options as roulette, meaning you either guessed right or wrong. But again, they looking at the chart, they didn't see those opportunities I showed in videos and statements. This is not me, not an unfounded claim about what was. They simply didn't see the chart as such. They didn't look at the hints on the charts that are seen. Are seen, figuratively speaking, by a few. But those few who not only engage in technical analysis and studying the situation, planning and so on, but also traders who essentially sift through every chart in search of opportunities, how should I say, to trick the system. You understand? We are used to the system being against at least the retail trader. That's a fact. But and the retail trader sometimes, if he finds such moments, such things, he can himself trick the system. And this is exactly what distinguishes a good trader from a not so good one.